Hey guys, this is System, and this is All the Mods 9 to the Sky. Hope you're all having an amazing day. I'm having a fantastic one myself. Let's go ahead and jump forward back into this amazing package. In between episodes, did a fair amount actually. I went ahead and worked on our base. Went ahead and got us 2 more of the thermal generators, and I got them all up to blazing. So with blazing, they're producing I think 840 RF tick, which is not too bad. Yeah, 840, so that's pretty awesome. And we're close to 6K RF, which is fantastic. And then I went ahead and worked on a little setup here too with the energizing arm. And all I really did, I guess, was add the 2 barrels there, and then added some of these here, these item transporters, which are pretty easy. They're from Industrial Foregoing. So these right here. So you just go ahead and make those and that there. And once you do, you just kind of click the little button in the center there and kind of choose the direction it's going to move the items. The main reason I want this one is when you kind of click on one of them, right, you can actually go to regulate mode and a blacklist. When you have it in regulate mode, you kind of determine how many items can go in the inventory. And these things have like a 6-slot inventory, so it can take up to 6 different items. But if I'm trying to make, say, the what is it there, energized iron, it takes a gold and iron. And if I put in 2 gold and 2 iron, it doesn't work. It has to be the exact recipe. This is just a way to limit that really easy without having AE2 kind of set up yet, right? So just a nice, easy way to do that. I guess I also went ahead and made our next level kind of crystals too. So I already have the Niotic and the Spirited. I just don't have enough iron or redstone to upgrade those to the next level yet for more power, but hopefully before too long. We're going to work on our Flux sieves today, and some Flux sieving setup, I should say, and that should be pretty rad. Oh, also these here, these are the framed slope slabs, and that one's an elevated slope slab. They're like a 2-step kind of step up here. I added a little kind of down area here and added more red concrete. But you make the frame blocks for those, and then you just put the frame blocks down, right click a block onto it, uses the block, and then mimics the block. So pretty rad there. I really like those blocks. Just gonna make it a little cleaner. Outside of that, did I do anything else? I don't think I really did anything else. I worked on the base. Well, I did some sieving, of course. I had to get some more iron because we're pretty much out of that, and I need a bunch today. So what we're going to get into, I think, is straight into the sifting setup, right? So over here we have this, right? We have the Flux sieve and the Flux hammer. They give you a kind of diagram of kind of how it works here. I wouldn't take this. I would kind of, look at this and say, you could do it that way. You probably shouldn't, though. It's not the most efficient way, but it gives you a nice visual representation of how it works. But we're going to go ahead and do it much cleaner than that, I think. So that should be what we're going for. So let's go ahead and get some things crafted up here. We need the Flux hammers. Let's go ahead and grab them. We're going to be doing a bunch of these too, I guess. I'm thinking about how many we're going to need. So I'm going to need 3 of them to do dust, right? I'll need 2 to do sand and 1 to do gravel. So we're going to set up those materials first. That should handle that. We'll need some hoppers as well. So there'll be 6 right there. And then probably don't have any panes right now. So let's just go proactively make some more. That should be good right there, actually. Sweet. Drop that off. And there you go. We should have these. Of course they're like that, right? Guess we could just do that. Cool. Fantastic. And wonderful. Next thing we'll need is the actual sieves themselves. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of these so we can get this going. These should be pretty easy to craft, actually. I had to go ahead and make all the blocks. I already made all the blocks iron because I wasn't sure we're going to have enough iron today. So like I said, I had to do some more sifting. That's good. I need a little more iron bar. Fantastic. And go ahead and grab that. Now I've also gone ahead and made some oak diamond barrels. They're a little expensive as well. But they hold a whole bunch of items, as we know. So that. You have to make the original one with the redstone torch in it. And we're going to make some upgrades for those as well. So it has a compacting upgrade, which I think is going to be very beneficial. So I want to go ahead and make a bunch of those. Make like that there. Running really low on redstone though, so I should be a little careful. And probably only make like 3 of these right now. And there you go, got 3 of those. And maybe I'll come back for the void upgrades. I'm not sure if we're going to need them. So I think that's pretty much everything we need. That. We got some cobblestone generators. And we got some cables. And I think that's everything. I think so. Let's go ahead and try to set this up. I think it should be pretty easy. And like I said, we'll set up more of these later on. But for right now, I want to get all our basic resources. I didn't have everything after all. Actually, I forgot the upgrades here. So the upgrades are going to determine how much RF per tick is used, as well as how many items are processed, right? So We'll be using 1 diamond upgrade in each machine. So if I kind of spread these out here, you'll see it's got highlighted. Upgrade count 1, item process 16, RRF per tick used is going to be 512. So that's what we're going to be going with. But if we used all 3 to go all the way up to 2048, and then 64 items processed per operation. And there's different levels too. You can actually go to netherite as well. And it's 64 items still, but the processing time is like 1/4, I think. Yeah, this one's 80 at this tier. There you go. And 3 is still 80 as well. So netherite ones are just a lot faster, I guess. And there's a lower level as well. There's gold ones, right? So not too worried about that. We can only afford the power, I guess, for 1 per. So that'll be kind of our idea there. So that's what I'm going with. Also, I had grabbed the meshes. I completely forgot the meshes as well. Anyway, I have these here, the flux hammers. I'm going to put one down and kind of show you too. So this is going to be how you normally pump items into these. You do it on the top. Connects with this little hopper here. That's how that's done. It's the only side, I think, that you actually get the hopper on. I got to check that real quick. I'm pretty sure it's top only. Yeah, there you go. And they push items automatically out the front of them as well. I believe this is the front. So that's going to be what we're going with. We're going to be doing a little different though. We won't be pumping into the top. Since we have couple gens, they're going to push straight into them via the top of the machines. As long as we're piping into them, doesn't matter which side, right? So we'll have something like this here. And we look at the machines here, they should all start getting cobblestone. And that should be more than fast enough with this level. I probably could have gone with 1 level lower, I guess, because I think per operation we're getting way more than we need. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop these in here. There you go. That'll be that one. Then directly in front of that, we'll have, I guess, depending on which ones we're doing, not there. I guess we'll grab you. We'll make this the long one. So this one here will be dust. So that'll be the center one. So I have 3 of these, right? So it's going to hammer it down, then hammer it down. That'll be dust, right? This one here will be the, I guess, sand. Actually, we'll make that one gravel for all that matters. So that's fine. This one here will be the sand, I guess, right? So it'll be something like this. And this here, right? So that'd be kind of our layout, right? Then at the, I guess, the end of them, these machines here, I believe they push down by default. So if we have a barrel down here, you'll be able to automatically push the items directly into them, right? So that's my understanding. And we'll test one here really quickly. So let's go ahead and grab that one. It's good. That there, and that there. And this one will need a mesh. As long as we give that power, we should be able to see that working. Now we're going to have janky cabling for right now. We may switch to wireless power, I guess that's the point. Maybe with routers, but for right now we'll just have kind of cabling coming across here. All jank. Let's go ahead and grab a flux point. Maybe we'll, if I do this, I only have to use 1 flux point actually. So let's do that. Right there. Go ahead and turn that on. And that one in the center should actually start working, right? We'll see here, I guess, in a second. There we go. It's actually getting gravel. Turn that to dust. And it didn't end up at here. Oh, did it? Oh, it's actually already getting items. So it's actually working. That's fully working. That's actually fantastic. Let's go ahead and drop that off. There you go. Got our Certus. And we got iron chunks out of that one. There you go. We have these already fully automated. Now, the next thing we want to do is go ahead and make sure these actually get, I guess, compressed down easily. I know one item that's going to be an issue. It's going to be the lapis. So it's going to try to, I guess, do 2x2 recipes with this upgrade. And there's an advanced one that does 2x2 and 3x3s, but I only need the 2x2s right now. This one here is going to have lapis. I know the lapis will be an issue. So let's do this. Let's disable it for a second. Hit over here. Set that in there. I want to make sure that's blocked so it won't actually compress that one. And as it gets items in here now, it should start trying to compress these down, hopefully. Auto compact, do the thing. Oh, you have to set it to compact anything, I think. There we go. And it should, yeah, it's going to start compacting all the materials down. And that's fantastic. I won't do it for the emeralds, I guess, right now, because we don't have the 3x3 one. But the main thing is to make sure the chunks just don't eat up the whole entire inventories. And we could actually get a good amount of items. That seems like it's worked pretty well there. Okay. This one here, do I have any problem items? I might not want to do glowstone, actually. Let's do that. Probably leave glowstone in that form. Cool. Actually, I need to test that. It's not always, most packs you can go put them in compacting drawers. The, I guess the glowstone blocks, right? But, and you get your glowstone back, but I need to test it first, I guess. Anything else here? No, I don't see anything else that'll be a problem. Go ahead and just let that run here. This one looks good. Nothing else is messing up. Pretty sure this turns into something weird if you do a 2x2 with it. It's like a building block, actually. It's not that one. I saw it there somewhere. There was a 2x2 recipe for it. That was going to be a problem. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Take my word for it. I swear it's there. Anyway, don't worry about that right now. And this one here, I don't think there's going to be any issue at all. In fact, I don't even think we need compacting in here. Unless I put in advanced, I guess I could compact down the flint. And I could also compact down the iron nuggets. Outside of that, I don't think it even matters. Which I might do, because that flint's going to probably end up being way too much. But that's effectively all our automation. We are using a considerable amount of power over here, though. Right. That output's not right. I guess it sends it only when the operation's done. Maybe it's not actually that much RF tick. It's like when the operation's done. And all these machines are keeping up, right? There you go. We're actually doing pretty good here. That's not too bad. So that's using about 4,500, I guess, RF. It'd be about that much, right? So 9 times 5 would be about 4,500 RF. And everything seems like it's working quite well. And we're getting our resources very quickly. So yeah, that seems like it's working just great. And look at that, I'm already getting so much redstone. And I didn't have to do any of the breaking down of materials, no crushing or anything. Already got a good amount of iron as well. Iron's not as big a deal now, actually, once I do it, because I now have this pickaxe here, the Fortune on it. But yeah, it was definitely an issue before. Like, I'm curious how much I get out of this now, just with this Fortune 4 here. I'd like to get up to like Fortune 10. If I had that early game, it'd be fantastic. What do you have on you? Nothing I really want. Let's go ahead and check it out here. Do that, and then the pick. Yeah, 60. Like, that's amazing. We could probably set up auto smelting here. Maybe we'll go ahead and do that in a couple minutes. We still have enough power for that. And then once we build up a little bit of resources here, I may go ahead and try to get those all automated as well. I guess upgraded, and maybe setting up some more resources. Which ones would I want to do, though? I think I'd want to do our deep slate for sure, because that's going to get us uranium that we turn to uranite time. I probably want this one too for the debris and stuff. I need quartz from that one as well. I don't know if I need that right now. I don't know if we need a whole bunch of ender pearls. What was soul sand again? Soul sand is going to be soul sand, because we haven't automated this one yet either. Going to be here somewhere. There you go. Our quartz, that's right. Our quartz come from there. Yeah, we may have to go ahead and look at automating soul sand as well. Okay, I'm going to let this run for a bit and do a little bit of processing. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and automate soul sand, like I said. So let's go ahead and grab some out there. We'll need some nuggets as well. Let's go ahead and pull them out. Go ahead and grab a little bit more of this. Not too much. We don't need a ton of this. It's going to be a very simple setup. It's going to be kind of a janky setup, but it'll definitely do what we need it to. I have some stripped logs here. We need to go ahead and use this on that. So let's go ahead and get that done real quick. So we should be able to do this right here. Get some of these casings. Fantastic. And with that, we need to go ahead and craft ourselves a water wheel. Go ahead and grab that. Then on top of that, we'll need a encased fan. So we're going to need this puppy, I guess. Let's go ahead and grab you. Awesome. And then grab ourselves the actual propeller. Then we got ourselves a fan. So we have that. Last thing we'll need, I guess, is a gearbox. I need the other one, though. I guess we need the cogwheels. Let's go ahead and grab 4 of them. That should be good. And then we're going to need the gearbox itself. Then we'll need a vertical. Now, I think that's everything we actually need. So the process we're going to use to make soul sand is called bulk haunting, right? So over here, basically, you have soul fire. You blow the fan at it, drop sand in front of it, and then you get yourself soul sand. So that's going to be what we set up here. I'm going to set up over here. It's going to be a really jank setup at first, but not really anything I can do about that. Anyway, let's go ahead, break you. I'll need a bucket of water too, but that's not that big a deal. Go ahead, grab ourselves concrete, use our bridging. Go ahead and grab ourselves a bucket of water and get the water wheel down and get this going. I did make another item there too, a advanced item collector. It's just a really good one with filter. We need something with filter, so this one here, right? So I have that as well. It's going to be a big part of it, I guess. So anyway, let's go ahead and grab ourselves the water wheel here. Go ahead and pump this down. Definitely not like that. Let's go ahead and get that moved. I didn't even make the wrench yet, so I don't have that. Anyway, do that there, put a block here, and grab a bucket of water. And the water is just going to, I guess, go around it and start producing rotational force, which is the power source for this mod. Let's go ahead and grab the gearbox, pop it right there. And we'll probably go ahead and grab our fan and put it right on the front. Okay, so we're pretty much at the point where we can actually make soul sand already. But we'll have to have collection and all that jazz, and the sieving set up as well. Oh, I need one more item too, I kind of forgot. Also, I need a, oh, I do, I have flint right here. There we go. That's cool. So yeah, this is going to have, we're going to end up dropping the sand right here. Then we'll probably have a trap door or something right here to kind of stop it so it doesn't push it very far. Also, I do not like darkness, so let's not have that. That should work there, so blow, it'll hit that, it'll stop, it won't move anymore. Then we don't have to worry about that. On the top, we'll actually have our flux hammers. So let's go ahead and grab them. So we'll probably have one right here, right over the fire. Then we need to make one more item. They added immersive in the last update. I think it was yesterday. And we should have a dropping conveyor. Yeah, one of these. Let's go ahead and grab the conveyor. And then grab the dropping conveyor. Basically just a dropper. And it'll be able to pull it out of the machine as well. And go straight to conveyor and stuff. So it works really well for this. Go ahead and grab ourselves a piece of concrete. I guess I need this out of here right now. Just so I can get this down. Because we need to be able to aim this. So let's do that. Aim the arrow that way. That's good. Break that again. We lost our trap door, so let's go ahead and get another trap door here. Trap door back down, we're looking good there. We'll need to go ahead and grab ourselves a cobblestone. So let's go ahead and grab this one. And this will end up going into that right there. So we'll just pump that straight into the actual flux hammer. Go ahead and do that. We need ourselves a wrench of some sort. I probably have one of those around here. That looks good. Go ahead and do that there. At which point it's already getting the cobblestone, which is what we want. Now we need to do item collection, right? So it's going to end up hammering down the cobblestone, gravel. Then it's going to go to, I guess, sand. Then the sand's going to get pulled out and then dropped right here, get blown at, turn into soulstone, and then we need to pick it up, right? And the way we're going to do that is probably just over here. Grab another one of those barrels. Let's go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and throw a compacting upgrade in that. I'm not sure if we need it, but I have an advanced one. And then we have the flux sieve. We just go ahead and put that there. Grab ourselves a item collector like this. These ones here have a filter on them. We want it on a whitelist. And we'll just put in soul sand. Probably just need like that range too. I think you can leave that on, right? Oh, that's way too big. It's still too big. That's perfect right there. Okay, let's go ahead and turn that off. And I think all this needs power, unless I'm forgetting anything. Oh, we need a mesh as well. So let's go ahead and grab a mesh, get the upgrades in there, and then we are pretty much ready to go. This should be able to completely keep up with the machine, right? So it's going to, it'll basically do as much sand as you really realistically want. I don't know if there's a limit of how much it can process at once, but it's a ton. Like it do stacks and stacks and stacks at once. So it should keep up these because these will be going at the same speed as this, right? So we shouldn't have to worry about that. And the last thing we should have to do is actually power this. Let's go ahead and do that right there. And I think I brought myself a point as well. Oh, we actually have it right there. Let's go ahead and throw it up here. See if we can actually set that to that. And see if this starts working here. So it's getting gravel. Wait, why are you no pushy outy? Oh, it's not getting power. Oh, because I need one more cable. Let's do that there. Go ahead and put the upgrade back in. This one probably needs an upgrade as well. We're already getting sand, so that's a good sign. Guess we just need to go ahead and turn this on, right? Let's do that. And that should work. Let's let it go here for a couple seconds. See how this turns out. Do your thing, sand. Oh, we're not getting particles. The fan isn't working. Wait. Oh, why is the fan not working? Oh, I destroyed the water. There we go. Thing's completely working now. Just had to replace the water. You see in here, we're actually getting resources. Everything's getting compacted down, just as it should. This here is getting filled up with the soul sand, which is amazing. And everything's good in the world, right? So you can tell it's working by the sand. It actually gets the little blue particles on it. So it actually gets the little soul fire particles. And every time it converts, it gets automatically picked up by this now, because it's on a whitelist. And everything's good in the world. So like I said, this was going to be a little bit of a jank setup. but at the same time, it gets the job done, and it's working. We don't really care about extra rotational force. That just makes fans blow farther. Although you can blow more fans at one single bit of sulfurite, maybe from different sides, you know what I mean? And it will convert it faster. But honestly, it's going to keep up anyway, because it just converts massive amounts of it at once. It doesn't matter. I've done tons of this before. I haven't tried to get some kind of like insane thousands of items per, minute kind of operation. But it definitely can handle like 10, 20 stacks at a time. No problem at all whatsoever. And they just all convert at once, right? So it's actually pretty cool. There you go. We have it. We actually have infinite quartz now as well. The only one I have problems with is this one now. It's getting backed up. So I'm going to probably have to set up some kind of drawer system for this. Because, yeah, you get so much skystone. You have no way of compacting down the grains. You have no way of compacting down the skystone and the force gems. I'd like to see the force gems number turned down, because I don't think we actually need that much. Skystone as well, I don't think we actually need to. And grains. We actually don't need, like, the tweaked numbers on the gems, right? And these will actually compact down, which is nice. But they lowered the amount that are dropping now. But I could see these ones. These ones could, all three of them, could see a drop in their numbers, and you would barely notice it. So anyway, that's that. That's our soul sand. And one more resource automated. So an easy solution to our issues right now is probably going to be stack upgrades. So I'm probably going to go ahead and make some of these as we have some more resources come in. But mainly for that first chest right away. I think you put 2 of these in per chest. I think that's the way it works with the chest. Go ahead and grab that one. There we go. That makes it hold 16 times more per slot. So if I go ahead and take this one now and put it inside here. Oh, that's so much better. That is so much better. How much is that per slot? 1,024. And if I can get another one of those in there, that'll put up 16,000, right? Nice. That'll actually totally fix that problem. I probably need one for here as well. And I might as well get one for that as well. So we can upgrade in the 3 first ones, right? So the stack 4 upgrade is already done for every one of these. Is there one above this too? There is. There's a netherite. I just don't have enough netherite yet. But we'll get to that in time. And each one can hold 1,000 now per stack. But 2 will be 16,000. I think it was 234, something like that. I put 2 in one for a second there to see how much it was. Once I have some more gold, I'll do this one as well. And everything's good in the world, right? So everything is just fantastic. For the filters too. So in this one, this is the one the lapis turns into. Make sure you block this one. I guess you block lapis. When you block it though, like, I'm not sure if this works. If I just block this, oh, I'm actually scared. Oh, it did block the lapis. Okay. So I'm blocking that block, so it won't craft into that, and then it will craft into that block. So that works. That's fantastic right there, because that's less space as well. So just block that one on that one. And on this one, I think this one had a block as well. Or maybe it was this one. This one was just prismarine. So yeah, just block that one, because it'll turn that into a block that doesn't easily convert back. And outside of that, you're pretty much good to go. So our first few are done here. We're going to set up a couple more of these in a couple minutes, I think. But over here, also went ahead and upgraded one of our thermos. We probably have enough resources to do the rest of them now. But this one is up to spirited now. So this is actually, I think, the 5th tier? Yeah, the 5th tier, right? So you go from the Niotic one. So this one is just diamond in there, 300,000. This one is just emerald for 1,000,000. And it produces 4,200 FE per tick. Of course, we got rain. Let's go ahead and get rid of rain. So we're going ahead and do a bit more crafting. Got everything set up and ready to go. Down here we have our lava and stuff for our extruders. We've got ourselves our extractor down there too for our endstone. We're going to go ahead and automate all these ones too. There's really no reason not to. So let's go ahead and get it done quickly as possible. I don't think I'm going to need upgrades. I guess we may have issues with the compacted, blocks here. But I guess it doesn't matter too much. I could just switch to regular doors for this as well. But I don't think it really matters too much. Well, let's go ahead and break that, and that. That looks good. And then we'll go ahead and grab our hammers. We'll have one hammer on each of these, so they're actually pretty simple. Then we'll have our flux sieves again, so that right there. Fantastic, and everything should be good in the world, right? So I want to set the extracts on all these and see what happens here. I wonder if these will even take compressed blocks. Probably not, actually. I should test that, though. Make sure. Do that. Oh, they will go in there. But they won't. It won't process them. I know it won't. But that may be a problem, so I may end up needing a filter at some point. Anyway, let's just throw that in the void here. I do have the first tier upgrades for them. Let's do that. So just make them a little faster. They'll move 8 items every 15 ticks, which should be able to keep up with it right now, because I think this is an 80 tick operation. That should be good. And then we'll need our barrels again. And I made barrels, right? Yes, I did. Let's go ahead and grab those. And that should go here, 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 and here. And that should be effectively done. It's amazing how easy this is. So let's go ahead, pop you in there. There you go. I don't know why these machines aren't smart about what can go inside them, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. Do that there. Then I need the upgrades. Oh, I have another 5 of these. I must have left them in the system. There we go. Just need to go ahead and get one of these upgrades into every one of them. You just right-click them into. You don't have to open them up. Although you do have to split the stacks. Otherwise, they'll try to put it 3. So every one of them should be pretty much ready to go, except for energy now. And we know how we're going to do energy, right? So let's go ahead and get that done real quick. Just like this. And once I have the resources, I'll do the same thing with the upgrades and the barrels. But for right now, I just want to get them going, right? I need to process a bunch of gold. Basically, is what I got to do. Go ahead, let's do that. Go ahead, pump you on. And see if this starts working here. So that's going to turn to crushed. There you go. Already got some Eyes of Ender. This one's going as well. Oh, this one's going to need a compacting upgrade almost right away. That'll need a compacting upgrade as well. Or maybe a void upgrade. I don't know if I actually want to keep these pebbles, because we're already producing it infinitely. We don't need the extra pebbles to kind of loop it back into the system and do it again. Yeah, maybe I should go ahead and make voids and compacting. Let's go ahead and grab those. And I think this one is completely done as well. So I think this one is completely finished here. I have set to void the blackstone pebbles. Then I threw in advanced compacting upgrades. So it'll actually compact the gunpowder and the quartz. So that's fantastic there. And then I think I blacklisted the magma cream in this one. Where is it? Right there. Yeah, I blacklisted the magma cream. So it can't compact in this one because you can't convert it back easy, right? Then over here, I'm just automatically compacting the magma cream. So again, advanced one. That way we have the magma blocks in that form as well. So it doesn't matter which form it is. We don't have to convert it anyway. This one here is pretty standard. I think the only thing we're blocking is the deep slate. This one here, I'm just, I'm blocking the pebbles there with the void upgrades. And this one didn't need any void upgrades or anything. Just advanced compacting. And the only thing that'll compact anyway is the ender pearls. But they'll go down to ender pearl blocks, right? So we'll have to add some stack upgrades to these. But I have to process a whole lot of iron. And we already have 672 blocks. Oh my goodness. We're really going to have to get to some automation for fully automating that really soon. Maybe we'll do that at the start of the next video or something. But my goodness, that's amazing. It's just coming in non-stop now. I already pulled diamonds out of this once as well. And we're just getting resources so easy now. That's amazing. Everything's done, man. Oh, that's straight just blocks of iron too. Let's grab that. Look at that. Give me all that. Yeah, I'll take all that iron. Only resource I've been actually really running out of is gold and iron. So now that we're at this point, this is fantastic. Look at that. Everything's working so slickly too. I don't see any problems at all. Everything's good. You can actually uncraft this one, so I let it go. It's like a Certus quartz bricks, but you just uncraft it. So I just let it go. It does not matter at all. And I think that's everything. Yeah, we're looking good. This is awesome. I love this. And now I have enough materials to upgrade all the generators up to spirited. So that's actually amazing. Go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and grab that. And I think I got one left. Right there. Look at that. We have everything. That's amazing. And with that, I think we'll be producing close to 40,000 RF. So yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Go ahead and pop that down. All right there. And we're looking good. Awesome. Got these up to the Niotic as well. And I was doing a little more of the spirited crystals. We can see how fast it's charging now. Goes pretty quick. Not bad at all for 1 million FE. Pretty amazing. And yeah, every one of these is producing 42. Actually, it's a little less than 40. 7 times 42. About 30,000. 30,000. For some reason, I thought it was 56. Either way, it doesn't matter. Pretty amazing. And very happy with that. That's a lot of power for nothing. That's a tiny setup for that much power. I'll be able to get into the actual, I guess, reactors very soon. So I'm pretty excited for that. And that should be exciting as well. Need to sleep real quick. Don't want a nighttime. There you go. Oh, I also got this too. I got Charm. One of the traders came. Got myself a sleep charm. So I sleep super quick. And I think that stops phantoms as well. Don't quote me on that. I think that stops the phantoms. But you can't craft it as well. It's actually not that hard at all. So yeah, pretty rad there. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually wrap this one up. We got tons of resources. And tomorrow we'll come back and get them all being processed automatically. So as always, guys, like this video. Hit that like button. Really liked it. hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.